Hey brother, Happy New Year 2024. I was sitting alone last night at midnight and just thinking about life and my goals for my personal life and the channel. And I was thinking about this new direction to take the channel. If you are a frequent viewer of the videos on the channel, then you'll know that mostly kind of the style and vibe we do here is I teach and give lessons about the best lessons that I've learned on my own dopamine detox and the 6 years that I've spent in self-improvement depression stage from 18 to 24 years old, which really truthfully have extended a little bit into the 25th year of my life. But what I think is the right thing to do for the channel moving forward is to make more frequent uploads about my personal life-changing dopamine detox. This decision was really hard to make for me, which is why I've kind of procrastinated on making this video for 2 months since moving into this new apartment. And the decision is a long time coming. I feel kind of guilty making this decision, which is why I procrastinated a bit on it. A bit. It's been 2 months, bro. And the reason that I feel guilty is because this channel was always, since the beginning, created for you, right? Every video in mind was meant to forget about the views, forget about subscribers, forget about all this. Just make a video that's valuable to you, my friend in the self-improvement depression stage. So making this switch into making the channel a little bit about myself, just temporarily, like for the next month, for January 2024, maybe even the next 3 months, it took me a long time to come to this conclusion, but the way I kind of rationalized it to myself was that, you know that lesson that they teach you in airplanes when they say, put your own oxygen mask on before you put it on your loved one? It's kind of like the same principle here. I think that I need to make significant progress on my own life-changing dopamine detox before I focus so much on trying to teach you about it. You'll know, if you've watched many videos on the channel before, that we had some great consistency in like July, August 2023. And out of nowhere, bro, it's been 4 months since August, and there's been only a couple of uploads. I really lost consistency due to this apartment move. It was a very, very expensive apartment move. Like I lost a best friend in the process. I had tons of arguments with the girlfriend about this new place and moving. And it's definitely been one of the most stressful periods in my adult life. And I think that what the channel needs most of all, and what will help me in the long term serve you better with better videos, is I need to hone in on my own life-changing dopamine detox, pursue delayed gratification, reduce the amount of instant gratification I indulge in, and then on this journey, I'll show you how to do exactly what I'm doing, like with like a 2-week lag. Like I'll be able to teach you lessons that I learn on my 4th week of the dopamine detox, like on my 6th week, like I'll have like a 2-week lag. I think that doing this for the channel is what is needed, despite it being such a tough decision, right? I want the videos to be for you, about you, etc. But for me to get better at doing that more consistently, because you need the videos on like a weekly basis or maybe twice a week for them to really get into the rhythm of getting you to take action consistently. I'm a bit late to do the intro, but if this is the first video you found on this channel, my name's Ethan. And on this channel, after spending 6 years in the self-improvement depression stage from 18 to 24, of knowing everything I needed to do, after reading dozens of self-improvement books, watching literally thousands, more than 1,000 self-improvement YouTube videos, after scrolling past hundreds of Instagram motivational posts, Reddit motivational posts, all of these different kind of things, I still didn't maintain consistency on taking actions on the things that I knew I should. So the whole purpose of this channel is that after that, I've created this channel for men just like me, so that as I teach myself to gain consistency on the habits that we already know we should be doing, I want to document this transformation and essentially give you the same transformation in a fraction of the time. Like, forget 6 years. I want you to get this transformation in like 6 months, maybe even 6 weeks, once we get really good at it. Once we're men of action, we'll be able to take action consistently on a daily basis on everything we already know we should. And that J curve of success will immediately hit. The things that I was thinking about last night, in the middle of the night, it's midnight, I'm watching some like live stream of the fireworks going off for New Year's. I was just thinking about how much I hate instant gratification. The fact is, and it's a terrifying fact to admit, that honestly, for the past like couple of years since the quarantines and those things, I have felt dead inside for a significant portion of the day. Like, I'm almost about to say a majority of the days in the years, because I knew that self-improvement works. I knew the potential of it. It's life-changing, but I still didn't take consistency. I've still spent, no kidding, thousands of days in the past couple of years just on the couch, on my bed, watching YouTube, playing video games, watching porn, whatever, for 16 hours a day. I know you're not going to believe that, but in the next couple of videos, I'll show you screen recordings of my screen time. It's not photoshopped. It's legit. It's embarrassing. And you're going to see just how bad instant gratification addiction can be. When I think about it, and I'm going to do the math in some future video, I've probably spent like almost an entire year of my life at 25 years old binging instant gratification, just wasting my life, dude. And like, I'm not even able to fathom how terrifying that is right now. I'm sure you can relate. So given this hatred that I want to teach myself for instant gratification, I want to make the direction of the channel this more precise direction of me graduating self-improvement depression stage myself. And with a very little lag time, like let's say it takes me 2 weeks to record a video, get it edited, etc. I want to share that with you, and you can follow along in real time. What I'm planning to do is create this like discipline cheat sheet that once I complete it, I'll include it in the description of like every video, which makes me sound like a pro YouTuber, bro. Check the description. But I'm going to create a discipline cheat sheet, which is going to include virtually every excuse, every resistance to pursue delayed gratification, every craving we get for instant gratification. For example, right when you get home from work, you feel that craving to just sit down and veg out and waste the entire evening because you kind of earned it by going to work. I'm going to create a list of virtually all of them. And right now I theorize there's like in the ballpark of 30, but there may be dozens more than that. And for each and every one of these, I'm going to create kind of like, Atomic Habits. It's like stimulus, craving, action, reward. I'm going to create loops that once I get the stimulus, then I get the craving for instant gratification. I'll include some sort of, I don't know, quote, some sort of strategy to remind myself and put me back into the frame of a man of action. And even when I'm tired, I'm bored, I'm lonely, I'm horny, whatever craving to pursue instant gratification, there will be some reliable solution to instead make the delayed gratification decision. Because the way I see it, this entire life-changing dopamine detox, it's essentially just taking the ratio of your decisions that are instant gratification to delayed gratification. And the way I worded that, you would decrease your ratio. Because once more than 50% of your decisions are delayed gratification decisions, like when you get home from work, when it's 9 p.m. and you're dog shit tired from the end of the day, but you still choose to work. Once more than 50% of your choices are delayed gratification choices, you're going to go fucking crazy in terms of the skyrocketing of your success in life. So once I create that cheat sheet, which is the one that I'm going to personally use and share with you, I'll put some link in the description once I figure out how to do that. And essentially for the rest of my life, but specifically the rest of January 2024 and this year as a whole, that is going to be the cheat sheet that I personally review on a daily basis, on almost an hourly basis. Every single time that I'm getting distracted, I'm going to have some way of seeing this thing, and it's going to snap me from the cravings and resistances, whatever that pushes me towards instant gratification, and instead switch me into a man of action, as well as you, who chooses the delayed gratification decision. It's all kind of on the blueprint right now. It's on the drawing board. And this is going to sound kind of cliche, but if you're also in the self-improvement depression stage, like I believe you are, I've known that I needed to do this for the past year, right? How many things can you say that you've known you needed to do them for a whole year by now? If I know you well, there's probably dozens of things like that. This thing, though, I believe is going to be the thing that turns it around. The thing that once I have this new weapon in my arsenal to get kind of video gamey, it's really going to help me power level my discipline. So, brother, I welcome you to the newest chapter of this channel, which I want to craft. I will craft into the final men's self-improvement channel that you're ever going to need. With that, brother, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.